Just where exactly will Spider-Man 4 take us and Tom Holland's Spider-Man in the MCU? While the details are very scarce, but we are starting to find out the first details, and a big source has now proclaimed that they know exactly what's happening, and since they were the first to confirm Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire for No Way Home, many people believe that they are correct with this one as well. So let's talk about Kraven the Hunter. So it's really no secret that Marvel Studios has wanted to use Kraven the Hunter for a Spider-Man film. This was something that was teased very early on, even as far back as Homecoming, that it's one of the characters that Marvel Studios wanted to include. Obviously, we know that the ending of the last film, or not the last film, I gotta get used to not saying that anymore, the film before the last one, Spider-Man Far From Home, we saw the setup for the obvious introduction of Kraven. We kind of have learned that that was the original idea, but of course due to the fallout of Sony and Disney and Marvel, they had to change direction. Kraven was scrapped and they did the multiverse film. Now Sony is developing a standalone Kraven the Hunter featuring Aaron Taylor Johnson, who previously played Quicksilver, but beyond that, we know nothing else up until now. As I said before, Fandom Wire is the one to bring this news out exclusively, and they say that their sources have confirmed that yes, Kraven the Hunter will in fact be the main villain slash foe for Spider-Man in the fourth Spider-Man film. Now that's all they know and nothing else. Now, this is interesting because do they do the same Kraven the Hunter? Does Sony produce the Aaron Taylor Johnson origin story Kraven the Hunter that's set within whatever their Marvel universe is? Is that somehow now going to connect to everything because of Morbius in the multiverse or whatever happens there? Is there a chance that we get a standalone Kraven the Hunter film and then we get a recast Kraven the Hunter in the MCU? Or Aaron Taylor Johnson plays both, but he's a different version in both, hence the variant thing? It's still quite literally a ways off until we find out any single detail on this. And honestly, I want to say I don't believe this. But again, look, their scoop on this one, on Spider-Man previously, was right, so people are inclined to trust them more. And again, I've given them some flack for being very wrong, but I will also point out when some of these scoopers are right. And again, they were right a lot of times with Spider-Man No Way Home. So it's just one of these things where I think we got to just wait and see what happens next. And we got to kind of, see how the, rollout of Kraven is going to unfold in front of us, if you will, in regards to when they start producing, who's cast, and what we start hearing. Because if we start hearing that Tom Holland is near the set and that there's going to be something, then I guess we could kind of confirm that in some way or another this is all connected. Or they end up doing something completely different and just do Scorpion or something, which is what I hope for. But hey, we'll find out soon.